Okay, morning or just afternoon. On to the fourth session now of our Internet of Things lectures. We're going to have a look today a bit at the networking part to it, how that's organised. Yeah, come on in, you're alright. I'm to that, got things to set up. The labs this week, I'm doing an extra one. I've lengthened the physics labs out another week to include being able to use your actuators like a motor or a light to recover some data off the server and then turn itself on or move itself, whichever. So the lab this week, for those who are in this afternoon, there's a fidget demo exercise 5. And we'll do a bit of 4 as well, learning how to link your actuator to the server. Definitely something needed for the assignment there, because that's an essential part of that's on the first question. And then next week we'll look at using Android with it. Now you know, well hopefully I've got into the habit of showing off a few little gadgets each week on where Internet Things might work on. Today I want to show you a couple of ones for collecting data through eyewear. One of which I'll pass around in a second is Google Glass. Now this came out a couple of years ago and then they withdrew it after about a year because it got a bad market reaction to it. I'll sort of draw on what a few of those things were. They've now re-released it, but more aimed at professional use rather than sort of general public. What they consist of is a sort of wraparound part that rests on your nose, and I'll pass it around for you to have a look at. You can get it with your prescription lenses put in. I got it already built with that. There's a battery that just sits over your ear. It's got a bone conducting speaker in it, so when it rests against your head you hear the things through that. In the front of it there's a camera and a little prism to enable you to view a screen. So when you wear it, you'll find that when you've sort of got it on, it looks strange with 2 pairs of glasses, it tends to be up to your top right that you see this screen. Now what I'm just going to try and do is link it through my phone so you can see what's sort of being shown there. It's got a microphone and a voice interface, so you can speak to it and it will sort of pick up on your voice commands, or it's gesture controlled on the side to it. There's like swipes left and right, up and down to sort of work with it. The processor is all tucked away in that little bit that sits over your temple. Quite an expensive bit of kit. Please be careful as it goes round. £1,000 for that. So I do expect it to end up somewhere back on its front row when it comes back. You know, as I say, by all means have a look at it to work with. If I can just try and get my phone linked up. If it doesn't work on the big screen, there we go. Okay, so this is currently what's being shown on the. He says trying to wake it up now. Should be what's being shown on the on the pad. It's not going to wake up for me. Like many great experiments, it doesn't. It's all sweaty maybe, but... Yeah, I've just rebooted it now. That was a screen ever stalled, shutting down. While that's happening, that does a lot, that. The other one to demonstrate today, a bit more for the teenagers out there. You might just fall into that still. Snapchat glasses. These have got a camera built into them. One of the reasons why the Google Glass failed was because people objected to being filmed in coffee shops and random sort of times where you didn't know when it was filming and that sort of idea. The Snapchat ones are just purely for grabbing photos or 10-second videos with it. They're a bit more obvious what's happening because you'll see when you come round there's a button just on the above your left temple, and when you click that you might not be able to see it sort of too well from the back, but a little light flashes on the front, and whoever you're looking at will know something's happening basically with it. That grabs a 10-second video, sends it to your phone, to your sort of little history list, which you then do with whatever. Now both of these come with an API, a programming interface to work with. So you can Snapchat do an API for dealing with the photos and videos that come back. The Google Glass has got a Java-based interface to be able to pick up the spoken word that you're doing, send messages to the screen there, that sort of idea. I'll pass these things round to sort of have a look at, and then hopefully just before the end we can have a look at some of the photos or videos that came out of it. The Snapchat glasses, a lot cheaper. You'll get them for about £90 or something like that. Not cheap, but not £1,000 like the. I'll just quickly try and wake this up again. Booting up. So yeah, you tend to, if you're wearing them, you tend to look a bit geeky for it. There is, as I said, a new version of this out. Just trying to find it. No. Okay, let me just. I'll have one last go at trying to get this thing back. Don't seem to like me tapping the side. No, so a bit of a failed demo there. You might find as it's coming round, as you tap the side, you might be able to sort of see something coming up. Maybe it's because I've been running over here, things are a bit sweaty, and it's not maybe not sort of picking up the touch too well. I'll see if I can get them working a bit better after. Last week, I finished off, we were looking at sort of nodes and the like, and I finished off looking at one of these buy yourself nodes. These are sort of commercial nodes that we can get that have got inbuilt sensors into it, an all-in-one unit with power supply, communications facilities, a couple of light sensors, temperature, humidity. I'm just looking over the specs of it as to what sort of processor is in it. Now the processor in it is nothing like what you've got in a PC. It's a really, really low spec one. It's got 1 megabyte of memory. Now imagine you're suddenly trying to plug your laptop with 1 megabyte of memory. You just don't do it. We'll see, hopefully today, or certainly by next week, why you don't need so much in it. The basic thing is, you're not having a full-blown operating